we will be looking at a whole range of ways where we can imbue kindness into our lives. So we start off by exploring something of the neuroscience, the neurophysiology of yoga, mindfulness, and compassion practices, and how we can really help to support our health and well-being through doing these practices and becoming more aware of what our needs are in this moment and finding perhaps new ways of attending to those needs. And then after that, we're going to look at specific ways that we can bring kindness to ourselves. I think we've all suffered in so many ways in the last couple of years, and we've explored different ways of connecting to ourselves and taking care of ourselves, and actually doing specific practices can be a very positive and life-enhancing way of building different relationships with ourselves. So we'll be doing that and then expanding that awareness to look at how kindness can help with our relationships with other people, and then expanding even further to exploring how we can bring kindness into our workplace, into our families, into our social circles, and take it out to our relationship with the world. So we're looking at climate change too. So we have some eminent guests coming. We're so delighted that there's these speakers have agreed to come and present for us. So there's a whole range of practices, but also panel discussions, and there are sort of questions and answers at the end. So it's very interactive, and you'll be able to ask us all sorts of questions, whatever's on your mind. So as well as coming on the day, it will be recorded. So if you can't attend the whole day, then you'll get a recording of it, or you can just watch it again later. But also we'll be sending out lots of resources afterwards of longer workshops and more discussions, more practices. So you're not just paying for the day, you're paying for a whole series of resources to keep coming into your inbox at various intervals. So should we just start the whole feeling of the day with a practice? I think it might be good to just have a taster of what's to come and see how it lands with you. So as we come into more of a meditative posture, of course you can sit or lie. All of these practices are really inclusive and open to anybody, and we offer all sorts of modifications. So if you're able to sit and you're able to put feet on the floor, if you have feet, then you can do that. But if not, then you can recline or lie on the floor or the bed. All right, so just adopting whatever posture feels right for you. And again, if you would like to keep your eyes open and that feels safe, that's perfectly fine, of course, and just keep yourself oriented to the space around you. But if it feels all right, you can just softly either bring your eyes downcast or close them completely. And feeling the support of the surface beneath you, whether that's the feet on the floor in the chair, or a sofa, or if you're lying on the bed or the floor, just allowing the earth to support the weight of your body. And as you start to feel a little more present and more grounded through an awareness of that connection, notice what it's like to surrender the weight of your body to the earth, to the ground. And then allowing your attention to come to the spine, and if you're sitting, then allow the spine to lengthen if that feels appropriate for you. Just letting your awareness travel up the spine, however you're positioned, to the head, and start to sense into the space around you, the space you take up. And if you're able to, allow your awareness to go beyond the space in this room, perhaps beyond to the space outside and up into the sky, through the clouds into the blue sky or the dark sky above. So in a very real sense, your body is the connecting point between the earth and the sky and the earth. Notice how that is for you, this breathing body. Be aware of the body, heart and mind in this moment. Not trying to change it, no striving, no judgment. Just anchoring the awareness in the here and now, just as you are. And as an act of real self-compassion, we're going to just bring our hands into a gesture which may well be resting it on the chest, on the heart, or if you like, you can take it a bit lower to the solar plexus or to the belly, one hand or both if you have hands. Feeling the warmth or the coolness, aware of the rise and fall of the breath, ribs or the belly. Sensing into that connection, maybe skin on skin. And watching the internal voice, perhaps saying something to yourself like, it's okay, you've got this, or I'm just taking care of myself in this moment. Maybe asking a question like, how are you doing right now? Or anything else you'd like to bring into this practice that feels nurturing, soothing, kind. Sometimes I give myself a little tap, a gentle tap, as a mum or dad might just pat the baby. It's okay, you're all right. Or a little rub. And then, as we just come to the end of this short practice, allow the hand to come back down to the lap. Just sense into how you're feeling now, maybe a change in temperature or perhaps a shift in your experiences somehow. And next time you breathe out, bring your chin down to your chest, blinking open your eyes if they've been closed. And if you can, maybe having a roll of the shoulders. Just bring the head to one side and the other, just moving the body in whichever way you feel you'd like to. If you're lying, maybe have a good stretch. As we come to the end of this practice. So we really look forward to seeing you on March the 5th. Thank you.